This is Tekken, and today I'm going to be testing it out on an RX 6600 GPU paired with the Ryzen 5 3600 and 16GB of DDR4 3200 MHz RAM, as you can see right here. I'm going to be using full screen 1080p mode and ultra preset here, which uses FSR 1.0 upscaling as a default. Alright, let's head right into a match and see how it actually performs. Alright guys, so we have found a match. Let's see on which map do we land. I want to show you the best experience that you're supposed to get with this GPU and this CPU combo here. My game actually crashes a lot, and there is an issue with the game currently. Many people are reporting that the game crashes with some hardware failures and stuff, and that is not resolved currently. There is no patch. This is day one that I'm testing out the performance for, so that's a given. Many people are gonna have issues, but developers should try to fix it actually. So let's just try and see how we do with this Yoshimitsu. Seems like we're getting about 133 ping with this guy, but this seems pretty stable. Not so stable actually. Used flash and all right. Let's try and use some attacks on this guy. Alright, he's dead. And looks like we were getting like close to 60 FPS. Let's see in this round now if we get some stutters or not. So sometimes the game does stutter actually. I'm gonna activate heat because sometimes that causes stutters. Okay, so you're gonna stop attacking or not? No? Okay, what the heck was that? Alright, so getting constant 60 FPS currently, no stutters, and that's really amazing. Die, bro. Okay, I'm dead. Alright, so we got some stutters, a little bit of stutters, and that was not pretty bad. Alright guys, so those were the settings actually, and you guys could see that we were getting like 60 FPS logged most of the time. There was a little bit of stuttering, but it was still very playable. So at ultra preset, it was very playable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually increase the FSR to TSR, because this is one of the settings that will actually cause the game to be more sharper. And yeah, let's pick a stage that is that's very intensive. Alright, let's select this one because it has a lot of reflections and stuff on the screen. So while in the loading screens there are some stutters, but loading screens don't matter guys. It's just a little bit of time before the game loads. So in the game we have to see what performance do we get. So as you guys can see now with TSR, it's not perfect. It's not like 60 FPS locked. And as soon as I start counting the frame rate, you guys will actually see, yeah, you guys can see that it's at 55, 51, 54. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, as this will not be actually playable, I'm gonna go into the settings and we're gonna go to high settings basically to test them out. We're gonna go to high settings and let's try high preset. And in the high preset, I'm just gonna change the rendering scale, render resolution to 100, and I'm gonna take it to TSR because it was already performing very good with FSR 1.0, and I don't want to test it like that because it's gonna still net us like 60 FPS. This game is locked at 60 FPS, so you cannot get more than that. There are some ways in which you can actually go ahead and increase the performance of the game from 60 FPS and unlock the frame rate. That's called Tekken overlay, but I don't know if that's legal or not, and that might cause issues with my account, so I'm just kind of kind of scared that it blocked my account. Let's try. Yes, so as you guys can see now, at high settings with TSR, it's performing really good. Let's start counting the frames again on this map. Alright, so we are getting some servers, guys. Let's go to Sanctum now. Sanctum was also one of the maps that was really intensive. In the beta, we tested that. Let's go there and see how it performs. Now, the other guy, I think, is not using an SSD. This happens when you don't use an SSD for this game. Now, my game is loaded, but his game is not loading. He's stuck at loading right now. He's not using an SSD. So, that's why in 2024, any game that comes out, you have to use an SSD to get the best performance. Otherwise, it's gonna stutter and lag like crazy. Okay, let's watch this intro. And seems like we're not locked at 60 right now. We're now at 60. Okay. So what was that? Okay. Now the FPS is not very good, guys. It's getting into the 50s. Okay, let's go back into the menu now. This was really hard for me to play, guys. TSR actually makes the game really sharp, and I don't know what resolution they're using for TSR. Maybe it's dependent upon rendering skill. Let's just try and go to medium settings right now. And I'm going to use TSR again. Let's see if on medium we get some improvements. I'm going to select Sanctum now because it was really intensive. My VRAM was also not fully utilized at that point when I was getting really bad frame rate, so that's not actually due to VRAM or something. It was at 7 point something gigabyte. It was not 7.9. So currently also we're getting 4.8 gigabytes of VRAM usage. I'm gonna go to Sanctum. Where is it? Seems like at medium, guys, we are stable now. So if you guys want to use TSR now, I remember the results were pretty good when the beta was launched. In the beta, I remember that you could play high settings in TSR actually. I don't know what happened with it. Maybe they are trying to optimize the game still and they have not completed it yet. Let's go to another match. Now it's locked to 60 FPS. Let's see now if in actual ranked matches do we get some performance decreases or not. By the way, at the end of the video, I'm gonna try to run like an overlay with this, and I'm gonna try to enable mode with higher than 60 FPS. But I don't know if it's gonna work or what it's gonna do to my account. But fingers crossed. I hope I don't get banned for that. That is just for testing purposes. I don't use it myself. I don't use Tekken overlay. I just saw it, I think, on WCCF Tech that there was a post regarding unlocking the frame rate and using lumen lighting for this game, because this game has got baked lighting in it. It's not got lumen, even though it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. And this guy is stuttering now. I'm not lagging, so this is pretty bad. That's why I told you guys to use and optimize settings. I've already made a video on my channel which gives you guys how you can actually go ahead and optimize your gaming experience for Tekken 8 and optimize the graphics also. Now these are actually default graphics. There is nothing that I have done to the graphics currently in the settings or change the files from my side, but you can use and view that video from your side to actually get an idea of how you can actually go ahead and change the graphics to more visibility, because everybody wants competitive advantage, and in this game this is a really competitive game and everybody wants to have competitive advantage. Now this is unplayable. This guy's game is not performing well, and it's, yeah, as you guys can see, his PC is lagging. That red mark you see on the right, I don't know how he was able to block my attack. Wow. Okay, can't even play, man. I don't know how I broke that. Now he's just ducking on my attacks continuously. I'm gonna try to put him in a kind of a loop. Okay, I couldn't even stand up properly. Oh my god, this is really bad. I don't want to play with this guy. Wow, nice. Thank god that match didn't complete. I was gonna lose some points, guys. Now, in Sanctum now, it's fine. Let's try and play this guy. The VRAM is still at 7.3 gigabytes. This was the same as previously. So I think they have fixed the VRAM leakage issue, which was present in the beta and CNT. So they have fixed that issue at least. What kind of us? Oh my god. Okay. This guy seems good. Let's see. Okay. So he just ducked on my attack. As soon as maybe he reacted to it. No, he didn't. Okay. 60 FPS. Okay, he even dodged my down back 2 there. Dragonos streams pretty good in this game. But Devil Jin is better, guys. He interrupted me there. Okay, this is very unsafe now. If you don't get up, you die. Alright guys, so we won the match somehow. And the game was pretty stable, as you can see right there, 58 FPS average. There was not much difference, and he declined me. I don't know why. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to turn the settings down more. And I don't think that you guys can actually go ahead and use other resolutions now, because the game has gotten pretty intensive as compared to previously. That's why I wanted to test it out again from my side. Now let's see on low settings if we get some stutters or not, which were present actually previously. Now XeSS has also been added to the game. Let's try that. Let's see if we get some differences in performance, or if we get some differences in the screen quality or image quality. Okay, definitely a little bit more sharper than FSR 1.0. No, maybe the textures are bad, that's why it's looking like that. Let's go back to Sanctum. Okay, so kind of seems like it's blurry, but the hair are good looking. Usually when you are trying to check the sharpness of any upscaler, you look at hair and stuff and they become fuzzy and smoothened out. But in this case actually the clothes and stuff are looking, for XeSS Ultra quality, the clothes and stuff are looking like they have become blurry, but hair is looking like they are pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, the hair, they're not that shimmery, they're very good looking as compared to previously. Okay, how did he actually go ahead and lock that? King players still play the same game, even though they've given you a lot of advantage with the throws. They still try to just go ahead and poke you guys. Okay, he's not stopping attacking you. It's not your turn, bro. It's not your turn when you get hit by it. Why are you just hop-kicking me at that point? Oh my god. You're gonna come. Okay, that was a good combo, man. So seems like we are very stable at 60 FPS and the game is also looking sharp. So XeSS is very good. Okay, you don't attack here, bro. So this guy, it seems like he doesn't know the matchup really well. Let's go back into another match if he plays us. Yes, indeed he does. .60 FPS and constant frame rate. That's really good. Okay, so we fly right now. Okay, I just pressed 2. God, what a rage art. Oh no, bro. So XeSS now is kind of looking fuzzy. It was looking fuzzy in that rage art actually. The same shenanigans as the previous game. King players are the same. They're gonna stay the same, no matter what you do with them. He's just poking around. Just poking. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Okay, he's not gonna respect me. He's just gonna keep doing that and keep grabbing. Still attacking like from far away. God, what the heck is that I'm playing? Alright. Looks like we have to kill this guy now. Alright guys, so I think you get the idea. You can actually go ahead and now in the full game you can use medium settings with TSR, and if you don't want to use TSR you can use even high settings or ultra settings with FSR 1.0 and stuff like that. Alright guys, so I think that does it for today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one.